Hi Crafty Planner, welcome to my channel. I'm Tina. Today's video I am going to be talking about all of the planners that I have been using for 2020. So I want to share with you exactly how they have worked out for me, exactly how I've been using them. And I'm also going to be showing you, dare I say, some of the planners that didn't work out for me. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So I do have a video of the planners that I had planned to use for 2020. And if you are a subscriber to my channel, then you've probably seen that video. And if you have not, I will link that for you above over here. And you can take a look at that and see exactly all of the planners that were in my 2020 planner lineup. In this video, I'm going to go through each of the planners that I've actually have used since January and show you how I've used them and some of the changes that I've actually made with them. So the first thing that I want to talk about is covers. I've actually added covers to most of the planners that I am using currently. I highly recommend picking up a cover for your planner. Most of my planners stay at home, but I do stack them on top of each other, or they might be out on the table or anything like that. And even though I do take very good care of my stuff, certain planner covers will show more wear than others. So this first planner I'm going to talk about, this one is what I'm calling my command center, and this one is a monthly planner. So this is the one that I use to plan out all of my appointments, schedules, anything that's going on for the whole month goes into this planner, along with some other checklists that I have set up that I use on a monthly basis. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this up. All right, so to start off with this, I have decided for 2020 to sort of dress my planners up a little bit more, and I love putting these pocket cards, and these are from the Happy Planner, and this paperclip is actually from the Happy Planner also that I got a really long time ago, and I think it was part of an accessory pack at the time. But I love putting these pocket cards in here, and I change them up usually like every month, and they sort of reflect whatever decoration I've done for the month. So now this planner, I'm going to start opening it up here as I'm talking. This one here is an 18-month planner. So this one I did start back in July of 2019. It's probably the only planner that I have my name in. And I do keep a home extension pack in here. I absolutely love the home extension pack. I do have a flip through of everything that's in that. If you want to see that, I will link that for you. But the items that I usually use are the chores, the meal plans, and the projects. And the chores have worked wonderfully for me. It's very, very detailed, and I love this checklist. Now I'm going to flip through here because I really want to show you like a realistic how I've used my planner. And you're also going to see like how I didn't use it, but the intention was there. So my daily chores checklist has worked out really, really well for me the last like 6 months of last year, and then the very beginning of this year as well. So I've got January and February, and then I don't have a March because I did not do it in March, and I filled it out for April with the full intention of doing that for April, but as you can see, I didn't do it. Now, a lot of that was because, of course, quarantine started in probably the 3rd week of March for us. So since things were just a little bit different as far as like work and that type of thing, my husband has been working from home. So honestly, where I leave my planners, the part of the like dining room table that I have them at, that I look at them on a daily basis, that has now since been occupied for my husband's workstation. So that's really kind of the reason, because I'm a very much like out of sight, out of mind type of person. So since I had to move them to a different part of the house, a part of the house which was in my office, but I don't go there like first thing in the morning. So that's probably part of the reason why I didn't really continue on this, but I absolutely love these checklists, and hopefully as life sort of gets back to normal, I'll continue to use these checklists. All right, so let's look in here, and I'm actually going to start from December because that's what I still have in the planner. I never took out the December month, so I'll just open it up and show that to you. And it is, this one happens to be probably a little bit more decorated than normal because it's Christmas and I wanted to like make it really festive. So that's what I did here with this. And you can see I've got all of my appointments and everything in here. Holidays, like a little checklist of things that needed to be done, birthdays, any parties, anything like that was in here. And this is where I go and I look when I'm filling out my week at a glance planners. All right, so now these next pages have checklists. I've set them up with checklists in there. And I have different categories. So I have home, I have us, which is myself and my husband, and then my parents. And then this side, I usually keep this for my channel. Any of my content creating goes up and through here. I do have the top priorities for the month. And then this is sort of just like a miscellaneous section. And then the next pages I generally don't do anything with, but because it was December, lots going on, I decided to use this as my just checklist for the month. So I had created online purchases, gift list here, and then I created this really cute Christmas bucket list, but I never filled out like the dates. I mean, we did this stuff, but most of the stuff, but I just never filled out the dates. So again, I'm showing you like a realistic view of how I've used my planner since well, this is technically December, but so that way you can see exactly how it is being used. Now, if this page on this side here, I generally don't do anything with this. I do have an idea of what I want to do with these pages starting in July. So when I show you like the planners for the later part of the year that I end up using, this might be a little bit different than the way it is right now. But other than that, like all of these months are pretty much the same type of layout. And this does have like some habit trackers in here, but I cover them up because I don't use them. And then these daily task pages, either I slim them out or this I actually kept them in because I think my intention was to really try to use them. But as you can see, I don't really use those pages. So now here we are into February. And February is a little bit different because I was fortunate enough to go to my very first planner conference. The Chicago Planner Conference took place over Leap Day weekend. So it was awesome. It was the 28th, the 29th, and then the 1st of March. So for that particular conference, there were a lot of shops that were selling product for like official product. So I picked up quite a few kits at the time and I wanted to use all of them. So that's why this one I decided to change it up completely and I used a kit for this. And then this one's totally different, like it doesn't obviously coordinate with that, and they were running checklists that I have. And this one I actually did use these pages to do a little bit of like organizing for the conference itself. And this was a checklist that I had set up for the weekend, but I actually had created a completely different notebook for that. So I ended up not using that, but you could see how I had set things up. Now here we are into March, just set up for like plans and schedules. And then this is where things sort of get a little crazy because this is when quarantine really starts. I actually had a big change in my life in March. It all happened all at the same time. I decided to quit my job because things just got a little bit too hectic for me because I do help take care of my parents. And of course, I had been working on my own individual goals, and it just worked out that I was going to be leaving my job. I was really excited about it, but then everything happened with the quarantine. It was kind of like a bad ending to like a long career that I had because the last day that I was there was supposed to actually be on this Sunday, and then it turned out to be this Friday. And yeah, it was just like everything closed down, including where I was, you know, working. And it was just quite, I'm just going to keep going here. It was just kind of quite a sad ending, actually, for me. But moving forward, so as you could see, I started to try to use these pages a little bit more. At least I attempted to, but it just didn't work out. So I'm probably really not going to do anything with these pages unless I need to for any particular month. And now here we are into April, and as you can see, April is like there's nothing. Nothing was happening. We were in quarantine. These were all appointments that were supposed to happen that did not happen. And yeah, I had already planned this month out at the time. So that was pretty much April, and then here I am again trying to come up with a way to use these pages again, and I just did not follow through again with them. I just think they're not going to really work for me, which is fine because the other pages work wonderfully, and I love this planner for what I do use it for. It is super, super functional for me. And then here we are in May, and I'm actually filming this on my mother-in-law's birthday. And again, really nothing going on because of quarantine. And I used the beautiful wedding sticker book in this particular month because my anniversary is coming up in a couple of days. So that's pretty exciting. And then of course I had created my lists here. And then nothing else is created or done in these pages, and nothing is set for June yet. So I probably need to get on that because I just have a couple days left before June is here. So that one is my Vintage Botanical, and that's my monthly layout that I use, and I love, love, love it. And I will be continuing using this for the remainder of this year. So the next planner that I want to talk about is my mini. And the reason why I have these both here is because for the mini, I only carry around a few months at a time because it's not necessary for me to carry around all of that with me. I don't want to be weighed down with a thick, heavy planner with a bunch of stuff in there that I'm not going to need like anytime soon. So I just slim it down, and then I put it in my notes here. And I actually do have a setup video of how I set this up, utilizing my notes to kind of keep it as a storage for my planner pages. I want to point out I did add this hardcover on here. I love this hardcover, and look at how much nicer it kept this planner cover. That other one that I had, the Vintage Botanical, it looks a little bit worn because at the time, you know, I didn't have a cover on it for such a long time. Sorry, there's probably a lot of glare. Let me close it back up. I didn't have a cover on it for such a long time, and that's why I definitely recommend getting a cover because they're awesome and they really do protect your planners, especially if it's a dark planner cover because you really see everything when it's black. So that's why I have both of these here, and let's see how, well, I'm gonna actually go through this one. So this has everything in here from when I originally set it up. So I did start using it in November and December. This is part of an extension pack that I had gotten. But here we are in January because like I said, I was gonna show you from January. And again, I don't do anything with the month at a glance because I don't need to. And I've got it all set up here. I love, love this little planner. It's awesome. It's so easy. I use washi a lot in here. And as you can see, I used it like every week, and it really, really came in handy for on the go, things that I just jot down, made sure that it kept myself like on track when I was on the go. And it was nice, especially when I was at work. You know, I had my planner to pull out and refer to. And here we are in February. And again, it's just such a, I love this little planner, and it doesn't take long at all to like sit down and put some stickers down. And really what I do is that I put in like any appointments or schedule at the time on the dated side, and then I'll use the dashboard side for any lists that I need to do, and I section it out. And I think the reason I didn't do this week is because I was trying a different planner for on the go, or I just didn't need it for that week. I forget what happened there. That was February. I'm not going to remember that. So, okay, so here is March. And again, we're back to these pages. I don't really do much with these pages at all. And then here we are getting into March, and things start to, I think, happen in March. Yeah, so I didn't, yeah, this is where things start to not get planned out because I wasn't going anywhere. Oh, and then March. And then here we are. Then we're gonna go into this one because now I've got everything in here. This is my actual planner, and this is actually where I store everything. So you could see I've got like the remainder of like August through December in here, which I will transfer into my actual planner here once I get to that point. But here is April, and nothing was done in April because no, I have 1 week that I did because I really do love this planner and I want to use it. So I just decided, you know what, even though I'm not going anywhere, I'm going to go ahead and fill this one out for this week. Try to feel like normal with all of my planning. And then in May, and I think I might have done one other week here in May. Yes, just this one right here, which was actually last week. And yeah, so this is the week that we're in right now. And yeah, so this, hopefully things get back to normal soon and things start opening up and I'll be able to pull out my planner again because I love this planner. It fits perfectly in my purse. It is like the perfect size. And I love it. I love it. So that is my On The Go mini. And of course, I'm going to be continuing using this one for the remainder of this year. All right, so now this planner right here, if you have subscribed to my channel and you've seen my other planner flip through videos, then you would have seen this one. This is a custom. I made this cover myself, and then I bought the purple discs. Purple is my favorite color, and I absolutely love this paper. I found it, and I just created my own cover for it. This is my social media planner, and actually, I'm just sharing this with you right now because it is a planner that I use. I am consistent with it. It is completely functional planner for me, and I am not actually going to share anything in this planner with you today, but I am going to be doing a video specifically for the setup starting in July. So I'll be doing a July setup in this planner, and then when I do that, I will go ahead and do a flip through of this so you could see exactly how I've used it and kind of how it has like evolved on how I was planning in it and how I currently am planning in it, and what I'm going to be doing moving forward with it. So this one right here, be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I put out new content and you won't miss me setting this up, and you can see all of the goodies in this planner right here. All right, so the next planners that I have here that I'm going to share with you, these are my weekly planners. And the reason why I have them both here is because they are two different layouts. So this one on the top, this one is my vertical layout, and then this one is my horizontal layout. So now just a little bit of background. I have always been a horizontal planner. So I've been using the Happy Planner for 2 years, and before that I've always had a planner, and having a horizontal planner is just something that I used to always have because that's what was available. So when I started using the Happy Planner, I stayed with the horizontal layout for like a year and a half. I stayed with it for a year and a half, and maybe even a little bit longer than that. And then starting this year, I decided that I was going to try some new things, and I was going to try the vertical layout because I kept seeing all of the beautifully decorated spreads on Instagram and of course here on YouTube, and I was just really intrigued, curious, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get one, I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna see how I like it. And my intent was really just to be creative with it and use it that way. I wasn't necessarily going to be functional with it. But things have sort of changed over the past few months, and that's what I'm going to do with right now, is share with you and show you how I've changed my planning style this year. All right, so let's go ahead, and first I'm going to move the vertical one out of the way. And again, I added a cover onto this planner, and I love these covers. I do have to say one thing about them that I don't care for, and that's the fact that, see this beautiful color? Oh, it's so pretty, this like rose gold, oh my gosh. And then you open it up and wow, look at all of that blue. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful color. I just would have preferred if the whole thing were this color. And I'm very, very picky about things, so when things don't coordinate, it really bothers me. But the covers are awesome. The black cover that I showed you on the very first planner, that one is much more neutral because on the inside it's just got the black and white stripe, and that to me is very neutral, and you could put that pretty much with anything and I'd be okay with that. But this one I was okay with because the cover here, see how she's like in this blue, so that coordinates okay for me, and I'm sort of okay with that. So this particular planner is completely Franken planned together, and I did this, I've been doing this for a little while now because you know what, that's the awesome thing about the Happy Planner. You can switch things around and really create your own planner and really just, you know, grab all the parts that you like and make it work best for you. So this is actually a cover from a Happy Notes, and then I bought the gold metal discs separately, and then I just put it together. But on the inside, it is still all wrong in here. I created my own dashboard with some sticky notes. And then again, of course, I didn't put my name on there because I don't know, I just never put it in there, I forget. Or, you know, before it's because I didn't really like my writing that much, so I've been trying to practice more on my lettering, so maybe one day I will do that. And then this, I was supposed to create a back page for, but I still haven't done that. But, you know, our planners are a work in progress, so. All right, so here's a month at a glance, and nothing is in here because unless I decorate this like some pretty fun theme just with some fun stickers, these pages for the month at a glance in my weekly planners, they stay pretty blank. But as you can see, when I open it up and get into the actual weeks, it's a very functional planner. And I just love my checklists and my focus boxes, and I just really, really love this layout. So now here things are a little bit different. I don't know why that week wasn't done. I obviously planned this week out, but it must be in another planner. And then here we are. And then now here we are in February, and I did jot some notes in there. And then this week I didn't do, but here's Valentine's week, and then this is really cute. Somebody mailed that to me. I thought that was so sweet. And then, so I have a couple of weeks here, and I don't know why. Oh, this actually is this week. So I just did not adhere these pages. So I have another horizontal planner that is neutral. It's got all of the black lines, and I like to pull those pages out occasionally when I'm looking for just the solid black lines instead of like these all, well, this one I covered in washi, but you could see it was like, this particular month was like green. So either I covered it up or I would grab different pages from my neutral planner to use just the black lines. So here we are in March. And again, you see, I'm not using these pages. I don't know, it's just one of those things that, I mean, they're great, but I guess this I would probably use this if I only had like one planner that I used. But since I have a separate planner for my monthly, that's where all of my monthly items go, and like a running checklist that I have for all of my responsibilities. And now we're into March, so things get a little goofy, I think, in March. Yeah, I did not plan out, this is where it kind of stops. I got some pens and I start practicing some writing in here, some lettering. But here in April, I decided to do this fun April showers spread, just to have some fun with my stickers. And then this, I think, was my attempt to start working on lettering, because here I started working on lettering. And over here, and then nothing. All right, so here we are in April, and I didn't do anything in those months, or those weeks, excuse me. And then here we are in May, and I created this really pretty May flowers spread. I really love this. And then I did not use, oh, here, I just did not adhere these pages, but this week, this is sort of where I started jumping into my vertical planner, which I'm gonna show you how that progressed. I planned this one out, and I never like filled it in. I just added some of the, like the lettering, like these, lettering stickers in here, but yeah, I didn't really care for the way that this turned out, so I actually ended up not even using it. So, but you know, that's what this is about. I'm sharing with you everything, how things actually have worked for me in my planners, like realistically. So here we are, this is the week that we're in right now, and that ends this planner here. All right, so now let's move on to the my vertical planner, and that way I can share with you how this one has progressed. So I decided to add some like a little like planner jewelry is what I like to call it. These little accessories, this like little tail dangle, and then somebody made this little clip for me, and then I got this somewhere else. So I just, you know, I've been using a lot of these really cute little clips and dangles and things like that, and I just really love the way that they make my planner look so pretty. And then I added this hardcover on here, and actually I love these covers because I can see the discs. Like I put this on my shelf in my office, and I can see all of the discs, and they're so pretty. So I really do like these covers, and I'm hoping to try to get more of these, but they're really hard to come by. They really are. I wish I would have gotten like more of this particular style, and it's like the same one that's on my mini. So I really love those covers. All right, let's open this one up. So the other thing that I added were these really cute little pockets on the front. These are like sticky adhesive pockets, and I actually picked these up from Target. And then I just added some of these little die cuts, and I actually made this. It's a sticker that I put on some cardstock paper because I really liked that, and I just wanted something really cute and pretty when I open up my planner covers. And then I added another one here. I thought she was really cute, and then I really liked that leopard print paper, and I just thought it went really pretty with this planner. Now this planner is the Teresa Collins planner, and I really love it because I'm loving that like really soft pink, and it's just such a pretty planner. So this one is a 12-month planner, and this one started in January, and that's of course when I started using it. So I do have it set up here with some notes, and I did put this envelope in here, the skinny like envelope, and this was from the Teresa Collins box. The planner itself was sold separately, and I think you might still be able to get it, probably like on clearance at this point. All right, so here is January, And this one, again, is nothing is done here. And things don't really start to happen in this particular planner till we get a little bit further into it. So this very first week, I love, love, love the way that this looks. And I just really, really love this layout. And this was like for the first week of the year. And this was just kind of my plan for this planner, is to just not necessarily plan in it every single week or even use it functionally. This was my plan to just be very creative and fun with it. And so that's why at the beginning here, there's really not much of anything going on other than that first week. And then the same thing really for February. I think there's only like the week of Valentine's Day, yep, which is this one, which is again another beautiful spread. I love the way that that turned out. And nothing else is happening. Oh, nope. And then I did do the last week in February here. And then this is a sticker kit that I had gotten because this was the Chicago Planner Conference, and I got a lot of sticker kits because I was so excited to go and I had to have everything. And you can see I didn't even fill anything out in here, but I can always go and do like back planning because that is a thing. All right, so here's March, and I don't think I did anything. Oh, no, I do. Sorry. All right, so this is where things sort of start to like evolve, where I start really using this planner more in like a functional way and also decorative. And I really, really love these long checklists because I am big with checklists. And honestly, I didn't really think that I was going to like this layout as much as I do, but I really, really like it a lot. And these are the Squad Girls. I love them. They're so pretty. And just like these like clusters with the boxes and the florals. Really, really like it. It's pretty, it's functional, and I'm really, really enjoying the vertical layout. As you can see, I've really made it a very functional layout style for myself. And it's also like creative. Now this, I did something completely different because this particular week, I only did this plan for this particular week, and it was a horizontal. And I think I just decided to pull it into this planner because at the time, I think I decided I was only gonna do like either the vertical or the horizontal layout. I wasn't gonna be doing both because I didn't really need to do both. I mean, it's fun to do both of them, but as far as like being functional with it, and I just decided to adhere it to the pages in here for this particular week. So that was kind of what happened with that. And then we're just back to the regular pages that belong in here. And now here we are in May. And then this one, I did a little bit different. This was like the Boujou style of planning, where I did draw these boxes in, and I used some extra paper from the Wild Style collection. I love that collection. And I sort of have a very eclectic taste because I love the animal print, I love the florals, and then I love Wrong. So, all right, so here we are in where we're at, the 28th of May. So that is how I've been using my planners. So now for moving forward, starting in July, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm definitely going to be using the other planners that I showed you, and I'll probably be pulling out this one right here because this is my horizontal layout. But I don't know because there's a new collection and it's Wild Style. Oh my God, I'm in love with this, like in love with it. So this one starts in July. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love all of the artwork in here, the detailing, and the thing I love the most, actually I love the whole thing, so I can't really even say the most, but the weeks, it's a weekly planner, and it is a vertical layout, and it is neutral, like totally neutral. I'm just gonna give you a sneak peek. If you wanna see all of the details of this planner, I do have this available. I have a flip through, and I'm very detailed when I do my flip through, so I'll link that for you up here, and you can take a look at that. But look, I just wanna share with you, look at how neutral this planner is. This is awesome. Like, I cannot even wait to start using this. There's nothing on here. Like this little note box and that little like tiny like peachy color in there, and everything else is neutral. I love it. Oh my God. Gorgeous, gorgeous planner. So I'm definitely going to be starting to use this one in July, and I will be doing a setup of this because I do have I have a lot of the pieces for this collection, and this is an 18-month planner. So of course I'll be like slimming it down and doing some things with this. So make sure you subscribe to my channel that way, and hit that notification bell. That way you will be notified when my videos come out, and you'll be able to see how exactly I set this up. So the next thing that I want to share with you are the planners that I did purchase for 2020 that I didn't actually end up using. And they fell into categories of, they were new, like new styles. They were really, really cute. And oh my gosh, I had to have them. But yeah, they did work out for me. So let's go ahead and start with this one right here. And this one is a mini, and it is so pretty, and even like me holding it and showing you, and oh my God, it's gorgeous. It's purple, my favorite color. So pretty. And I honestly did not need another mini planner, but because it was so pretty, and metal purple discs in mini, I mean, it's just like, I had to have it. Like, I had to buy it. So when I got it, I figured that, you know what, I'm going to use this for a wellness planner. I thought it was a really good idea when I got it, and I definitely had a good intention to use it that way. And this particular planner, this is from the Stargazer collection, and this one happens to be a monthly. So it's a beautiful, beautiful planner. And I'm going to share with you, just like I did with the others, like how I filled it out. And I had good intentions with this one. As you can see, I actually filled out the month at a glance, and then I did fill out January, and I just like wanted to like really make this a wellness planner for myself. Little habit trackers here set up, morning and evening schedule, some of the things that I really wanted to work on for the month, and my power word for the year, which was decide. And then of course the daily list was something that I probably wasn't going to do anyway. I think I was going to do like a food diary in it, but I just never did it. And then the month went by, and here I am in February, and nothing. Like nothing. Okay, so March, April, I did absolutely nothing in this beautiful, cute little planner that I absolutely had to have. And I feel kind of bad about it, but the reason I'm showing this to you is because I don't want you to feel bad. If you have a planner that you picked up and you had intention of using it and it just went by the wayside, you sort of had a fail, like this was a fail, you know what? It's okay. Just try it again, because you can, I mean, I still have like half of a year here that I could definitely take this and do something with. Not only that, but since this is a monthly planner, realistically, if I just like tape these pages together, I can use this for whenever I want because I don't need the month at a glance. I can use these pages. So a planner like this particular type of layout, if you end up not using it, can definitely be used anytime because all of the other pages are not dated in here. So I wanted to share that with you, and I am going to try to set up some type of wellness planner. I just have not been really successful with them, and I'm gonna have to find what works best for me because I was doing really well actually with wellness, and I had actually lost some considerable weight because that's what I was trying to accomplish. And I did not, and honestly, it wasn't because of the planner. I'll be completely full disclosure. It was not because of the planner. I actually had lost the weight before this year started, and I did manage to keep it like at a level of, you know, maybe fluctuating within 5 pounds type of thing. But overall, I didn't gain any weight back, which I was really, really happy with myself. Unfortunately, our quarantine with COVID happened, and I of course wasn't working, and I wasn't running around and doing the things that I usually do to keep myself super active. And yeah, I got on a scale last night and I was not happy. I gained like 10 pounds. I wanted to kill myself. I know that's horrible and you're not supposed to say that, but it is the truth, and I am really, really so disappointed in myself for that, but I'm gonna get myself back on track and just move forward. All right, so let me continue with my planners. All right, so this next one here, this was a completely new size for the Happy Planner, and this is a classic skinny size. And when this came out, I was, again, oh my God, I have to have it. It's a new size. I love it. I'm super excited. And honestly, I think when I did the video of all the planners that I was going to be using for 2020, I probably left off with this one as, yeah, I had to have it. It's super cute, and I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with it. And yeah, nothing really happened with this. So I'm gonna open it up. Here we are in January, and I don't think I did anything. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Here I am in February, and I think February might be the same thing. Maybe I have a week done, probably not. Nope, nothing happened. All right, and then we're in March, and again, nothing. So you can see how anybody can fall into this trap and really get excited about something new, and the whole FOMO, fear of missing out. Yeah, that's sort of what happened, I think, with this one. But I kind of redeemed myself because I discovered something really cute to do with this planner, and I just discovered it for this month, and I went ahead and filled this out, and I have decided to use this planner for National Day Calendar. So every day of the year, it's like a national day of whatever it is. So for example, May 1st was May Day. The 2nd was Scrapbook Day. And what I did was I went to National Day Calendar. I Googled that, and I got this site, and it lists the month, and it lists the days of the month, and there's a few options. Like, there's a few options for each day, and I thought that that was pretty interesting. So I sort of picked the ones that I felt most connected with, or, you know, felt like that's what I wanted that particular day to be. And that's what I did here with May. And I went ahead and I filled that out for the whole month. And then I just created this little like decorative section here with the National May Day Calendar written there. So then that way we knew exactly what was on here. And then I was doing June because I really liked this idea. And while I was doing June, I realized that, you know what, I'm going to start doing spreads for each week representing whatever the days are. So I just did this morning for this week. So I don't have it done, but I can always go back in and back plan it. But look at how cute that turned out. I ended up creating, of course, Monday on the 25th was Memorial Day, so then I just grabbed this sticker on this day. I used washi and I used my markers in here. Tuesday was Blueberry Cheesecake Day. Wednesday was Grape Popsicle Day. Thursday, which is today, Hamburger Day. We probably should have had hamburgers for dinner, but we didn't. And tomorrow is Paperclip Day, Creativity Day, and then Smile Day. And then I just decorated this down here. And you know what? I had so much fun putting this spread together. It was really fun because I was able to go through all of my stickers, pull out stickers that I probably wouldn't normally use, and put this together. So when I did the June calendar, and you're basically getting a little sneak peek because obviously we're not in June yet, but here you go. Here is June, and of course June is Pride Month. And then I just filled in all of the days here with a couple of exceptions. I have two things on, like Father's Day and Selfie Day. I thought that was really cute to have Selfie Day, that like it happened to be the same day. And then the 25th happens to be, ironically enough, Handshake Day. And so then I added this, it also is a Bomb Pop Day, which I love Bomb Pop, so I thought that was cute to put that in there. But, and then I did do the first week in June already, and I thought that turned out really cute also. So just a little sneak peek of what I'm going to be doing with this planner. So I am feeling pretty good about this. I really enjoyed doing this. It was a lot of fun. So I feel like I kind of redeemed myself with this particular planner, and I found a really cute, fun way to use this. So I'm going to be doing that moving forward with this particular one, and I'm really, really excited that I decided to sit down and really find something cute and fun to like do with this, and also use a lot of stickers that you probably, or at least maybe I wouldn't probably use. So I'm having fun with this one. All right, so these next two are, again, new planner sizes. This was the Skinny Classic, and this was the Skinny Mini. And I saw these on the Happy Planner website when they first premiered them, and I'm like, I have to have them. They're so cute, and oh my gosh, I probably won't be able to get them. And now, of course, they have like new ones for coming out in July in this particular size. And let's just go through here. I just love everything flowers. So of course, that's what attracted me to this one. But we're back to the whole, I did nothing in these planners. It's so bad. I feel bad. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have these beautiful planners, and I ended up not doing anything in them. Oh, I do have one spread here. And actually, I remember this week. I remember doing this. And this is the week that I think I had in my other planner, didn't have anything. So I used this planner for the week. And I really did actually like this size. This is the Classic Skinny. And I thought that this was like a nice alternative. But, and that was kind of what I was going to do, is I was kind of going to alternate with the different layouts. But then I think everything happened, like mid-March, everything sort of happened with, the quarantine and COVID. So these planners, I just never found, I didn't do anything else with them, which is a shame because they are really, really cute. I think I have another couple of spreads in here. This one is a daily gratitude one that I did do, and I filled it out. So it was just like something that I was thankful for each day. And it was just like really, maybe some of it was little stuff, some of it was bigger stuff. And yeah, so I just did that. So that's a good idea for this right here. Maybe doing a daily gratitude. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do that. But then I also did this spread here for meal ideas. And that's another idea that I might have for this planner. But that's it, because I don't think I did anything in May in here. No, nothing happening. So that's everything I did in here. That's horrible. It's like a shame, but it happens. And that's why I'm sharing this with you, because I want you to not feel bad if you find yourself in the same situation. Now this size is super cute, but it's really little. And I think this is a good alternative to a on the go. And you could see I did do some like lists in here and I used them, but that's kind of it. And then, I do have one layout that I did here in February. And then now here we are in March again, and that's where everything like sort of goes into a hiatus. So nothing happened here. I do have a couple of ideas for this one, but we'll see if I actually end up doing anything with this one for the rest of the year. I don't know if I will. I don't know if you'll be seeing this one again. I love this size as like a notes. I love this size. Oh, well, of course nothing's in June because we're not even in June yet. All right. So yeah, beautiful, super cute. And that's what happens sometimes. It happens to the best of us. And I share this with you because I think it's really important as, you know, me presenting different content on the planners to not only show you what actually is working wonderfully, but you know, how things can maybe not work wonderfully for you. And hopefully you can avoid the same type of thing and, you know, kind of think out, you know, what are you getting the planner for? Are you just buying it because, oh my gosh, it's the newest thing, it's so cute and I have to have it? If that's the case, then more than likely you're not going to use it. If you're buying it and you realize that that's what you're buying it for and you just want it to have like on your shelf, or you just want to have it because, oh, it was the first one that came out in that size, you know, just to have it as like a collector type of thing, then hey, go for it, you know. But if you are purchasing it with full intention of using it, but you already have like your planner system set up and you're just getting it because, oh my gosh, it's so cute and I'm afraid of missing out, then you're probably gonna end up regretting it. So anyway, a little bit of planner advice for you, things to avoid, and that's kind of all I have to say about that. All right, well, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you were able to see a few different ways of how I use my planners, because as you can tell, I have several planners, but I also use several planners and I use them functionally as well as creatively. And I really do enjoy all of my planners. And I hope that maybe this helps you find like your own planner piece. I am pretty happy with my like planners that I have right now and how I'm using them. And I'm really excited that I was able to actually step out of my comfort zone and try some different things. And I'm really happy that I am enjoying them. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell, that way you won't miss any of my future videos, because I will be doing a few different things, as I mentioned in this video, to be on the lookout for. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at It's a Wonderful Plan. You will see things there that you do not always see here on my YouTube. And thank you so much for joining me today, and have a wonderful week. Bye.